I enjoy what I do every day. Being mayor has been a great opportunity, a great privilege to serve the community, and been a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Foley's busy stretch of Highway 59 continues to see new businesses added to the city's landscape.
Mayor John Conyers says the Forward City has become a retail center. Recently sat down with our Eric Reynolds to talk about the city's continued growth and working with sister cities at the beach.
The mayor also shares how an offer from his father-in-law years ago drew him to South Baldwin County. So grab a seat. Here's the interview.
My father-in-law was very big on, if you live in a community, give back to the community. Got involved in clubs. And then in the 80s, people asked me to run for council, and I did, and have served ever since.
Foley has seen major progress during John Conyers' 4 decades of service. Some early life experiences helped prepare him for politics.
Because we moved around 3 different high schools in 4 years, I had to kind of be charming, and I discovered early on that if you made people laugh, that they wouldn't beat you up. So I enjoyed, still do humor.
In 1961, he headed to Tuscaloosa.
Meeting people, getting new ideas. Coach Brad had just came on board, and it was a great time to be at Alabama. The best thing I got out of Alabama was my wife, Linda.
After graduation, Conyers served his country.
Air Force was a great experience. I really wish, to a certain extent, young people were required today to serve in the military. Well, I got to travel, got a good education, because I was a communications officer for the non-commissioned officers, because they make you or break you. Every Friday night I went to the NCO club and I bought the beer. So maybe I was a politician before I knew it.
His next stop was a successful stint with Shell Oil.
I get promoted to Chicago, and I started thinking, that doesn't sound like much of a reward. So when my father-in-law called and offered me a job, let me think about it, yes, type of deal. It was quick.
Connor made the move to South Baldwin County.
And my father-in-law was one of the smartest business people I've ever known. It made you think things out before you presented them to him, not just say, this is a good idea, but it made you come with facts. They asked me to become vice president of sales for the aluminum portion, and I did that until I retired. Each plant was treated like a business, stood on its own merits, stood on its own profits or losses. And so it was like running your own company.
Connor won his first council election in 1980 and served until appointed mayor in 2006. Despite 34 years at City Hall, there was still a transition.
The mayor is a totally different perspective from the public's eye and the council's eye. Transition where I was gaining the trust of the council, unknown's unknown. As the mayor, I really became what I feel like as a facilitator, just getting things done, working with people. And my job is to get out of the way, let them do their job. Biggest challenge is realizing you can't make everybody happy. I have to do what's best for the whole.
Connor appreciates Foley's Mayberry-like qualities, but he knows the city has a larger identity.
We're a retail center for this part of the county, or maybe the whole county, obviously. Tanker's been a given great asset. We have Big Lots, Hobby Lobby are already broken ground. 3 major developers here now that are courting other big boxes. Should see some more announcements hopefully in the next 3 to 6 months in terms of industrial recruitment. Airbus gives us an opportunity. Having United Technologies here, they employ almost 850 people, the biggest manufacturer in Baldwin County.
Foley is also investing in tourism.
The 100,000 square foot event center we're building, and it's all oriented towards youth sports tourism. And we're working with Orange Beach and Gulf Shores. We don't have that many rooms in Foley, so the beach is going to benefit dramatically from this. We've taken a regional approach. The oil spill actually brought us all together. One voice is, strong voice is better than 3 weak voices, so we've learned to pool our assets. We compete still with one another, but we get along, and we communicate pretty well too. I do enjoy what I do every day. Being mayor has been a great opportunity, a great privilege to serve the community, and been a lot of fun.
In Foley, Eric Reynolds, Fox 10 News.
And the mayor says he would love to serve one more term to see some projects completed.
$30 million in grants last year is allowing Foley to invest in its infrastructure and enhance residents' quality of life. New roads, sidewalks, bike paths, a pedestrian bridge across Highway 59 are being added.
And if you drive through Foley, listen to this. Motorists are going to appreciate more than $2 million project that will synchronize those traffic lights with cameras that go from Foley all the way down to Gulf Shores to help ease that congestion on Highway 59.
Oh, that would be an improvement.